riding from town to town. I've been as high as an eagle flies. I've been up, I've been down. If I don't do what I want to do, I'll just pack it on up and ride. I live my life like a cowboy. Now I'm coming on down the line. I live my life like a cowboy, riding from town to town. I whip from Wisconsin, Arizona, down to Bama, back to Georgia. Tell you, son, I've been around. No, no. If I don't do what I want to do, I'll just pack it on up and I'll ride. I live my life like a cowboy, and I ride across these plains and prairies, rocky mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side. It's more than just a living, y'all. Hell, it's our way of life. We're the last of the cowboys, giddy up gone boys. 18 wheels on the concrete, it's a slow and dying breed, rolling like Jesse James, a modern day outlaw gang. If you're out here riding with me, come on back and make some noise. We're the last of the cowboys.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Left Lane with Lefty. I'm out on location. What do you want, man? You're in the middle of my interview. Get out of my stream. Sorry about that. I got someone wanting to be nosy. But I'm out on location over here in Virginia. I'm out here in between Weber City and Gate City, and I actually caught the driver that was in that video. His name on TikTok is Kdub530. I've seen him at the truck shows a few times. I actually got to meet him when we were over at Semi Casual and met him over there. And I actually caught him as he was coming through and hollered at him on the CB. And he said, yeah, man, I got a few minutes. We'll stop and have a chit chat. So I caught this beautiful purple KW. I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there is nothing sweeter than that right there. I mean, this is one gorgeous KW. Yeah. And I mean, she's just as beautiful as she can be. And I mean, and the man works for WTC, which is Whitaker Transportation and Company. It's just an absolutely gorgeous truck. And I couldn't ask for a nicer guy to sit here and talk to. I mean, he's just a really good guy and down to earth. And he's put a lot of money into this truck, even though it is a company truck. He is a company driver. So further to do, I'm going to go ahead and introduce him. This is Kdub.
How's it going?
What are you doing, brother?
Hanging out.
Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
All right, I'm Steve Holzman. I'm 36. Started driving about 13, 14 years ago. Been with Whitaker now for 11 years. They keep me in some nice stuff. I've had 2 W9s while I've been here. This one here so far has been my favorite one. You know, we got a company. We're about 30 trucks. We got 6 local drivers. Everybody else over the road. Small family-owned company. Dispatch and the owners out of South Carolina. We're based out of Bristol, Tennessee. We run Tempur-Pedic mattresses and carpet fibers. Our main accounts right here out of the house. Haul a lot of water heaters for A.O. Smith, a lot of inbound freight for A.O. Smith. But they put me in this truck here, and it's a 2021 Kenworth W900L, 86-inch studio sleeper. Got the X15 Performance Cummins, the 565 2050 torque. with 18 speed, and it's a nice truck. It's beautiful.
I noticed you put in a lot of time. I see you got the new logos for it, and the inside is gorgeous. Yeah. Now it's a purple and chrome KW, but the inside is a whole different color. How did you end up calling this thing Joker's Wild?
Well, that was actually when I got word I was getting the truck. We got 6 of them. We got purple, gold, red, maroon, and a midnight blue, and this purple. And he called me. He said, "Hey, I got trucks." He's like, "Which one do you want?" I said, "I want the purple one because it's unique and it's just a beautiful truck." So I started looking. I was online and buying stuff. I was like, I'm gonna have everything here ready when the truck gets here. I talked with my girlfriend, and I'm like, "What kind of shift knob do you want?" She said, "Well," she got on there and looked. She said, "Get this one here. It's a Joker, and it's green, and the green kind of incorporated really good with purple." So we just rolled with that and named it Joker's Wild.
Nice, nice. This truck has gotten a few trophies at a few of these truck shows too.
We got 3 trophies. We got the Lebanon show, which is actually coming up again. I'm not sure on the dates. They're going to do it Friday and Saturday this year.
Really?
They've upped it an extra day.
Oh, nice, nice. 'Cause I know last year it was just the Saturday.
It was just Saturday.
And it just didn't seem like it was enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we had plenty of trucks. Just it didn't seem like there was enough to be able to get around and actually take your time. It was almost kind of like a rush through. And then when they did the parade of lights, that was a beautiful scene. But that was kind of a chaos because once everybody left, no one come back. So it was done.
Yeah.
And it kind of, put a downer. I think that might be the reason why they're doing an extra day.
Well, I do know they've got same guy that performed last year's coming back, and they're also having Tony Justice perform.
Nice.
So
Tony's actually going to be
at Lebanon.
At Lebanon. Nice.
But yeah, we won best of bobtail, working class bobtail. Got first place in it.
And I've seen that. I got pictures of that and put it on Left Lane with Lefty's page. It's actually, if you go and look, it's actually, you may have to scroll down a little way.
It's been a while back.
It's been a while back, but I did put it on there because it actually shows the trophy inside the truck, and that was before you did.
That was before I done the flooring.
The flooring and the lighting.
The lighting.
You didn't have the lighting or nothing in the floor.
I had purple at that time. I just changed it over to the green.
Yeah, you had purple, but it didn't look like it does now.
No.
Which I do have pictures, guys, so I will be posting them up on the page too. They will be on there. But this thing is just, I mean, it is a work of art. So what's the other trophies that you got?
Let's see. Then I got best interior and best bobtail at a little show they had over in Coburn. Right after the Lebanon show. It was like 2 weeks after.
Yeah, that's the one I didn't make it to.
No, you didn't make it.
No, I didn't make it to that one. But at least I know there's like 10 or 12 right here within the local area that I can actually hit, which is actually nice. On top of that, you're not just a truck driver, but you're also, because when I talked to you, we were talking last night. Then I talked to you this morning, and you said, "Yeah, man, I'm running a little bit behind." So you do mechanic work on the weekends too.
Yep.
So you're not only just a truck driver, but you're also a mechanic. You work on deals too.
I work on everything. I mean, diesels, gas. That's actually how I started. I went to Nashville for auto diesel school, got a degree there, come home, started working on this stuff, and was working on a company, ABC Supply, working on their stuff, and they offered me a job driving the truck. I was like, "Well."
Oh, so you already got a hold of that diesel fever.
So I jumped into that, done that local for about a year, and then had a set of twins. And I decided that I was just going to go back and do the shop thing full time. Went and done that for a little bit. Then got into the over the road stuff. I say,
And it looks like you like this a lot better.
Doug Whitaker's kept me in some really nice stuff. And
I know a lot of their stuff that I see running up down the road. I mean, I got another one that has I've caught the W9 day cap. I've caught it, or actually the 990. I've caught it actually running up down, and I've also caught the W900 running.
we've got, like I said, we've got 6 of these with 86-inch studio. We've got 4 of the 990s. They're all, his color scheme was black.
Yeah.
And these really kind of threw that out of the mix.
Yeah, that's why when I go by y'all's shop there on 11W or on 11E, I sit in and look and I go, man, all these trucks are black and white. And I'm like, same company. And then I started seeing the brown one. Then I seen the red one. Then I've seen the blue one. And then I seen the purple one over there and at Lebanon there at the Thornton show.
Yeah.
And that's when I said, wow. I mean, it is an absolute gorgeous truck.
We trade these trucks every, so like I said, I've been here about 11 years and I've had 9 brand new trucks. We trade every 2 to 3 years. We trade trucks, we trade trailers about every year.
The thing is, you're going to trade this one?
I'm going to try to buy this one. I've talked to him about purchasing this one when he trades it in and just get my own authorities. I'll probably just lease straight back to him. It'll be a power only and just lease back to him.
Not a bad deal.
No, and that's,
I mean, for someone to be working for a company, and that's when he goes to trade it, you're willing to buy the truck, and then actually go back being a power only unit for that company.
Yeah,
that says a lot about this company. That they really do take care of the driver and they make sure that we're going to make sure you're satisfied because we want to keep you in the truck.
Yeah.
We want to let you know we appreciate you because we bought you something nice to ride in to run up down the road.
Yeah.
They probably weren't expecting you to be taking it to shows and winning trophies.
This is all new to him. He has no idea. He's never actually come to a show. He's seen some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily the Mayberry show over with Bottomley,
all right.
His cousin was there.
Really?
So he went back and gave him word. He's like, man, you didn't take a look at that truck because he's never seen the truck.
He's never seen it.
He bought the truck off a picture.
Really?
And he has never personally seen any of these trucks. One, I think he's seen the blue one.
Wow. So, and this is, the blue one don't look nothing like this one.
No,
it really don't. You've done a lot of work on this. And I mean, I like where you changed the logos.
Yeah.
That's actually nice too, because that actually got your truck number in the Kenworth logo.
Yes.
And I like the way the Kenworth logo is on here because it's kind of offset, swirled. You got the KW. I mean, you really done put a lot of time and effort and thought into this truck.
There's a lot of thought. I keep just like those stickers. That's my second set of those stickers.
Really?
I bought a first set, had all the KW in it, and I didn't like the truck number up here, and I was trying to figure out a way to change the truck number off of the hood.
Yeah, to make it more cleaner like it is.
Yeah, so I got to talking to the guy that made stickers, and he's like, hey, man, I can put anything in. He's like, I can put WTCs, I can put truck number. It's like, dude, I was like, let's do another set with the truck number in it. So he printed me up another set and sent them to me, and we deleted the number off the hood, put it down in that.
Nice.
He added my stuff on the inside because I wanted to somehow incorporate some
and here,
stuff
guys,
in there.
and I'll show you. There's the Dub9. That looks good. And then he's also, he's part of the, there's the Dub9 Mafia. And I know he's got it. We're going to look at that. I mean, the purple with the lime green, the neon. I mean, you cannot ask. And it's still not showing all the way over to the driver's side. The dash is purple. It's got the green outlays. I mean, it's just an absolutely gorgeous truck. When I seen it done all in purple, when it was all done in purple, it was a very gorgeous truck at that time too. And it's still a gorgeous truck. And it was nice to be able to, to see the video, because I showed you the video when I caught you, and it really pops on the video.
Yeah, like I said, I've got the floor That was kind of just a throw together for the Mayberry show. I've got a full purple floor to put in the whole truck, and that was where I was kind of trying to incorporate the green
into it
to get rid of the purple because there was going to be so much. And that's still to come. I've got it in the works. I run out of time. Wasn't turning out exactly like I wanted it, so I run out of time. So I threw the hardwood in it just to get me by.
And this is the question that I get asked. I've gotten asked by, TC, the one and only TC, and Hot Wheels. Because all of us, we all live within 100 miles of any of us.
Yep.
All right, because I know I'm 50 miles from them. You're down in.
I'm right there in Walsheim, so I'm right there in Greenville.
Yeah, so you're right there, right along. And I caught Dyer Transportation.
Yep, Brian Dyer.
Brian Dyer, and you kind of notified him that I got his video.
Yeah.
He knew what happened. He just didn't know it was me. Which this is really turning out nice because now I'm actually meeting a lot of guys that are local and showing their trucks and they're actually giving me feedback. And it's nice knowing you because with you knowing, you're letting me know, hey, that's who this is. That's who that is.
Yeah.
And like Kaiser, I didn't know if they saw it or not, but I tagged you in it. And then that's when you went ahead and tagged them in it. And they're like, oh, man, I love it.
Yeah.
And that's another deal in the works we're waiting on because I know right now they're busy moving cattle. They deal with cattle and horses. And if you guys look on TikTok, there's they're also on Facebook too, I think.
Yeah.
And it's Kaiser Transportation of Trucking.
Kaiser
Trucking. They are looking for drivers, and all their trucks are just as good as that was in my video that you see the purple with the light purple blue Peterbilt with the frameless. They're looking for decent drivers that will actually take care of the truck because they do take care of their drivers and they put their drivers in really, really nice show trucks. Because when I went over there to Northern, over there to Lebanon, when I first seen Kaiser, because they were sponsoring that show, they had all 6 of their trucks there, and every one of them, the motor was done the same color as the truck, the interior was done the same color as the truck, and I'm like, now these are just show trucks. He goes, no, these are all my working trucks. These work every day. And it ain't no lie. I see them running up and down 81. And sometimes I catch them out there on 40. But
I know they run a lot of 75, 65. I catch them up in Indiana.
Yeah.
They run a lot of dry bulk up there. They run some dry bulk out, 40 out.
So they do more than just the frameless. They also do. They also do cattle. They do. They've got the cattle bottoms.
They got
I've seen a few pneumatics. I think
they've got several pneumatics too. So they got a wide array of stuff that they haul.
So if you guys get a chance, check them out. They're another good group of people.
Yeah, like I said, they're all top notch. They're all, like I say, all Fitzgerald trucks. When they first bought them, they got them all specced out the same chrome on the dash. I mean, they're very nice trucks.
Yeah. I know when we were even over there at the Bottomless show, when Bottomless put it, they even had theirs out there on the carpet. Yeah. I mean, that truck runs up and down the road every day, but when it goes for a show, that it sits on, it's got its own carpet for the truck and trailer, and it sits on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, he runs it. I mean, I'm personally friends with Austin on Facebook, and man, you see that truck in and out of coal mines. I mean, he's loading rock. I mean, it's not a pavement princess.
No.
I mean, he works the truck every day.
Yeah, because I see him running up down 26, jumping up 23, running to Kentucky. A few of them over there. I mean, they're running rock or whatever they're running out there. Because a lot of them, I noticed they come in off of 19, wherever they're hauling from there, and then they're running up into Kentucky and wherever it's got to go.
Yeah.
But I catch quite a few of them.
Yeah, they run some glass out of Virginia down to AFG there in Churchill.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen a few of those. They'll run down 11E and run down that way, and I'll see them coming back up the same way.
Yeah, they bring something into that plant to make glass. I mean, like I said, they're really good, and like I say, their trucks, I mean, every week they go into the yard, they get washed and cleaned up. I mean,
Nice.
like I say,
Nice.
Greg is top notch guy. Like I say, Austin, good bunch of people.
Like I said, so is this company here. I mean,
Yeah, like I said,
I've seen them around, and I just didn't realize it was going to turn out to be like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually worked out.
well,
Meeting you at the show, and then going from there. And it's just like that's where see, and I met TC and Hot Wheels over at the Kinley 95 truck show.
Okay.
And I was over there filming trucks. We were getting things going. And I come around there and I said, sorry guys, I don't mean to bother you. I'm doing a little bit of filming if you don't mind. Oh hell no, pull up a chair, have a seat. Shit. We'll give you a hot dog if you want it. You hungry? I mean, that's how they are at the truck stop, at a truck show. And that's the reason why I say, when you meet these guys are, it might be a wide span of family, but they are tight knit. They are there to help any way they can. And I mean, just like you, like,
the Bottomley show, I mean, that was $350,000 for, the children's hospital over there. I'm not sure. I've heard 12 to 15,000 is what Kaiser brought in for the nonprofit they done to build a park and stuff over there in Lebanon.
Yeah.
And that was the first annual thing. Man, Lebanon's out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that was really a sight to see. I mean, when you get the trucking guys together.
And there was a lot of them come out of West Virginia.
Yes.
Especially like the old Dodges. The old Dodge trucks, which is a rare breed, and that's where the old K100, which I have a couple of videos of too, and they're all up in Max, and then the old Bronco they got first place for antique. That just beautiful trucks.
Yeah.
So if you guys get a chance, you need to go hit when they start doing the truck shows again. You at least need to go by and see these guys. These guys are there. They're down to earth. They don't have a problem letting you look at their truck, showing it to you, letting you know, hey, yeah, this is what we've done to it. This is what it looked like before. Just a good down group of guys. But I wanted to catch him because I wanted to know how it was to drive for this company and how he ended up with this truck and then how he ended up with Joker's Wild. But, we've tried to meet up at other places. I mean, I've seen you over there. Like I said, I've seen you over there at Bottomley Show.
Yeah.
And then I caught up with you over here at Norton's, and then I caught up to you down there at there was another one. Shoot. I've seen you at several different places. We just didn't get a chance to interconnect and be able to do an interview because of so much that was going on. And when you're trying to compete, I don't like to try to mess with you guys because you guys are constantly polishing, cleaning, making sure it's to its pristine of what it needs to be.
Yeah, and trying to meet with people. I mean, that's one thing. I mean, I can't tell you how many pictures this truck got took up at Lebanon with kids in the seats, and I mean, like I say, it's a work truck.
The truck was a showpiece at that show. I mean, it really was, and especially for it to take first place.
Yeah.
In the class that it did, I mean, it really popped. Plus, it was nice and sunny, and the sun was just beating on it. That purple I mean, it just popped.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, we went over there, and I had zero intentions on anything, but I was hopeful. I said, it's out in Lebanon, ain't nothing over here. And man, we got to the top of the hill, and I had my girlfriend and my two kids, her kid.
Mm-hmm.
We got ready to turn down in, and we looked, man, just the amount of trucks. I said, man, we ain't got a candle. I was like, there's some nice stuff down in here. And like I said, win the trophy it was something that I was surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. When you sat there and I come back over there to talk to you and say, hey man, we got that. I'm like, really? We really gotta do something.
Yeah.
And I mean that was nice. But the only bad thing is they stuck you in between all them coal buckets.
Yeah,
You're on the back side. They had all the coal buckets in front of you, and then here you are sitting back here all nice, bright, shiny.
Yeah.
Then at the end, when they had the cab over Freightliner down there, which was a rare breed because it's the only one that actually had the side windows.
Yeah.
That were factory you don't ever see. It was a rare breed. So they had you in between the rare breeds and the coal buckets, and it still come out the way it did.
Yeah, like I said, I was impressed, and like I said, it's one of them things I like to get out and I like to meet people and talk to people. And like I said, it's one of them things. I mean, a lot of kids they see them go down the road, different things. They don't ever get to get inside of them.
No, they just get to see them and get the driver to wave at them, and that's it. And blow the horn.
Yeah, and like I said, it's work truck. I mean, I've had it let's see, March be a year, and I've got 143 or 144,000 miles on it. So I mean, I run a dedicated run from Corbin, Kentucky to Indianapolis, Indiana every day. It's 578 paid miles
I'm not.
per day. Then I come back to Tennessee every other weekend.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, your girlfriend lives in Indiana.
She lives in Indiana, so I stay up there every other weekend.
So that ain't bad. So that actually works out. See,
it works out really good for me. We've only got 2 dedicated drivers here, and we're both on the same run.
Yeah.
But for me, where she lives right there close by,
yeah,
I'm essentially home 3 to 4 nights a week, so it's kind of like a home every night job for me.
Nice,
so
nice. So that means, yeah. So that works out well with you.
Yes.
Now, does that work out well with her when you come back to your?
It does. I mean, she understands how the over the road stuff does. We actually lost the contract for a year.
Yeah.
During all the COVID stuff, everybody had cut their rates.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, man, we keep nice equipment. So for us to cut our rates, we just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to pay.
Can't afford it.
Yeah, you're going to pay what you're going to pay because that's what we've got to have to give us decent money, plus keep this stuff on the road.
Yeah.
So we lost it, and it was 100% reliable. Pretty much her coming to see me every weekend or every other weekend.
Mm.
And she would leave on Friday after work, 4:30, drive from Indianapolis to Greenville, and then Sunday she'd turn around and leave and go back because I was leaving out to go wherever I had to go.
Yeah, you go back up there or wherever you were going.
Yeah. So I mean, to be gone for the weekend, it sucks, but
at least you know during the week you get to go back and be back home.
Yeah, so we still get our time through the week. And
nice.
So like I said, it's a pretty good gig. Like I said, when he opened the opportunity up to me, I said, yeah, I'll take that, you know, because he knew, once again, like I say, man, the company, they know she's up there, and they knew what would work with me, so.
See, and that's another thing, is a company that actually will work with you, knowing that your other half is in another state, and willing to say, hey, yeah, we got you this run, you're on a dedicated here, you can go in there and you can pop in, and that helps us out because now we're knowing it's somewhere safe.
Yeah.
And you're not out there sitting there going, all right, I have to sleep in this thing 24/7.
Yeah.
And it makes it easy.
Well,
you're not stressing. She's not stressing.
Yeah. I cut the truck off. The truck sits there, don't idle all night long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's saving him fuel.
And saving him wear and tear on the truck.
Wear and tear on the truck. So, like I said, it's a good gig. And like I said, we've actually got one of the first guys he ever hired when he started this. About 26 or 7, maybe 28 years ago. Mm-hmm. We've still got one of the first guys, and he actually runs our Tempur-Pedic contract. We drop trailers there, and he gets them loaded and puts them on our drop lock so we can come in, drop and hook, and keep on moving. So like I said, he's 76 years old, still kicking, and he's one of the W9 day cabs.
Really? All right. So, I mean, and that's probably the one I got the other day when I seen him because he was coming off he was going across there on the 394 headed over to 11E. So he may have been coming back around to go to the shop. But
we've got 3 of them. 2 of them's currently on the road.
Well, this one was an older guy. Oh, so you are looking for a driver to
put in the 3rd one.
So if anybody out there wants to run local in the Tri-Cities of Johnson City, Bristol, Kingsport, part of Virginia, hey, look them up. It's WTC. It's Whitaker Transportation Company Incorporated. They're in Spartanburg, South Carolina, or in Bristol, Tennessee. And the Bristol, Tennessee is right there on 11E, so you can't miss the shop there.
Yeah, we're just below the Pinnacle down there. And like I said, that's all our drivers come out of this area. We don't It's just our dispatch office in South
Oh,
Carolina.
really? Let's see. You learn new things every day.
Yeah. It's, like I said, we've got, like I said, that's where the owner lives and our dispatcher and safety and all that's down there. And like I said, we got our yard and all that up here.
All right. When do you think the next time I might be able to catch you running around?
Probably after Christmas. It's kind of the crunch time right now.
Yeah, I know you guys are picking up. I know there's a lot of them that are picking up now.
Yeah.
Because everybody's trying to get that Christmas rush.
Well, and it kind of slows down Christmas, New Year's, so I take vacation there, and I'm gonna spend that in Indiana. So
You can't go wrong with that.
no,
No.
that's
That's the reason why we have phones. You can always
That's
keep in contact.
that's right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we go live, that way or
Oh, yeah.
whatever. So
Yeah, or even on the messenger, we can always chit chat that way too. Like I do with quite a few of the drivers I deal with. And it's just nice because it's always nice to get the backstory of the truck and then get the backstory of the driver because they're going to be looking for this truck and go, hey, who you? Yeah. This way, if you do see it on TikTok, you can see it on TikTok. It is Kdub530. And then you actually got a Facebook page? Or
I've got a Facebook, Steve Holzman's who I am on Facebook.
all right. So then you can look him up there too. But I don't want to tie you up. I know we've been here for a while.
Yeah.
I know you got get over to Duffield.
I got to get to Duffield, drop this empty, and pick up a load.
And then
in
back
Indiana.
And I know your other half is going, I know you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, well, I told her tonight I don't think I was going to make it.
Oh, did you?
So, yeah, I got to deliver at 7 o'clock in the morning, then I come down and reload some stuff for Johnson City. It's a quick reload. It's like 2,000 pounds.
Water.
Yep.
Yeah, and I know you're going right there by where Summer's Alex just moved.
Yep. And like I said, I'll drop in. My local man will come meet me in Corbin about 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Swap out. He'll go to Johnson City and
Then you'll head back.
I'll go back up and see her.
So you don't come all the way down here.
Nope. I stop Corbin. We stop at the Loves at Corbin. That's
Oh,
where we
right.
swap out.
Nice.
We got 2 local guys that's their dedicated.
For them to run
They
back
go.
and forth.
They come to Duffield over and then come back home.
Nice.
So yeah, it works out real good for them. Because like I said,
That gives
Once
them
again,
some miles under their seat while they're running local, but it also helps you guys out without having to wait up bump a dock and seeing
Yeah.
how long it's going to take to unload.
Yeah.
You guys you're just
and once
dropping
again,
hook.
they're both. I think one's 71 or 72, and he had to go have part of his lung cut out. But
Ooh.
he's done this. He worked for us for years, and he got done with all that. He said, "Look," he said, "if you still get a medical card," he said, "I'm not going to let you drive over the road." He said, "But I can put you in something local maybe." And he come back and he said, "Man, this will work out good for you." He said, that way you're not trying to shuttle back and forth to Robinette or something here close where you're doing a lot of in and out of the truck."
Yeah.
So keep both of them in a good, consistent thing.
And they like it too because that's kind of like an hourly deal, and they also still get to get out.
They can get out and stretch their legs.
Right. Yeah.
Still do their thing. Like I said, once it's in your blood, it's in
Oh
your
yeah,
blood.
you can't get rid of it. And I'm still, even though I'm not in that seat right now. Boy, I love to be able to drive it though. It's just, I'm itching to get back in a seat and be able to. All right, let's go to the gearbox.
Yeah, so that's their thing. They like turning the wheels, doing the job.
It's in your system. Once you get in it, you can't get out of it. And then when you do get out of it, it's you don't know what to do with yourself. Really don't. And I end up like I'm doing now. I catch you guys, I give you interviews, check these beautiful trucks out, and see what the process is in between. Because I think in that video I did, the first one I did, it actually shows all the work before what you did to it. So I can actually do a before and after now.
Yeah, I had done a little bit at that point, some of the lights. But like I said, it's come a long way since Lebanon.
It has. It's really a whole new pop when I looked at it, when I seen it this time. I was like, wow, this is really a gorgeous truck.
And like I said, I got some more stuff. Like I say, the floors, I've got some deck plates works, some more stuff with the hubs. Like I said, it's all, I mean, I pay for all this stuff out of my pocket.
Yeah.
When I put any aftermarket stuff on, it's
Yeah,
all
see,
on me.
it's like TC and Hot Wheels. They both they take their own money and put it in the truck. People ask why you want to do that. Because why? 'Cause as what TC says, which is Gabe Shelton, and he says because I'm taking pride in my ride because they take care of me and give me a truck that looks like this. I'm going to take my pride and then put what I want into it and make it even better because now it's showing the reflection.
Yeah. And
Which that's what this truck does too.
And that's it. That's where I'm at. I pull in somewhere, and I mean, of course, I'm the only one with the perp truck, but I pull in somewhere, and it's Steve's here. They know me, and other drivers when they come in, it's like I don't know truck number such and such. I don't know who he is. They're just another one of the guys. They're just a Whitaker driver.
Yeah.
Where I'm on a personal first name basis with a lot of our customers.
Which is a good thing because that shows more to the company that you're the I'm representing me and I'm representing the company. So I want to.
Well, I mean, and that's all of us. All 30 of us. We're the face of Whitaker. Nobody sees Doug Whitaker. Nobody sees the dispatchers. Nobody sees our guys up here, Dennis and that up here. That's our terminal manager. They don't know who they are. We're the face, the guys that's in and out of these trucks. So.
And that's the thing is getting drivers to realize that you are the face of that company. That what you look like and what you represent is yourself. You're representing that company. And if let's say if you're going to a new customer,
yeah.
If I'm out here in flip flops and shorts with a holy shirt, and I go in, I'm here to deliver my load, they're gonna look at me and go, yeah, okay, we're using you for now, but we'll find someone different because you're representing the company. It might be your home away from home, but you're representing this company.
Yeah, and like I said, our equipment's second to none for a small company of our size.
Oh yeah,
and that's we back in a dock. People get in our trailers. I mean, they're swept, they're clean. No holes. Like I said, they're brand new.
Yeah, I was looking at this one too. I was like, man, it's a beautiful trailer. It's not been beaten. The sides ain't blowing.
Yeah,
and the front ain't been smacked in trees.
I think this 20 actually.
But still, I mean, for going to be a 2-year-old trailer,
yeah,
it still looks like.
Well, like I said, we trade them in. I mean, like I said, we trade every year, but COVID's kind of had all that kind of screwed up this time. But they've got people in line always waiting every time to buy our trailers.
Well, we got Monkey, which is Monkey Murray, which is Trucking with V on Facebook.
Yeah.
She says Scott had me up. No, man, we got comments after comments. Dave says, hey there, glad to see you out and about. Michael says, Kenley, North Carolina, just polished and unloaded in North Carolina. I'm reloading and headed to Iowa. Man, Justin Williams says, Charles asked him where he got the emblem with the number in it. I got the card. I got the number for that, so we can do that. I will let you know, Justin. Justin's my co-host for my show. He's the one that tried to pop in with no camera. And I said, get out, man. I like to mess with him. And then Monkey Murray, she sat there and said, hey, Lefty, what's up? Do you have a driver's rep? Would love to talk one-on-one, talk to one. Lefty, awesome interview. All right, so there's a driver right there for doing that. Yeah, I'll give her the information.
Yeah, I'll get you the number of our Bristol guy.
Yeah, and that would work out because that would work out for her because she's more into that type of situation. It'd be easier on her and something that she gets into.
Yeah.
And then, what's up, Miss Gwen? Miss Gwen Black, how you doing? Too bad they won't hire a female. What do you mean they won't hire a female? Or they'll laugh at me for even asking. What do you mean? No?
We've actually got a woman over the road driver right
Yeah.
now. And we had one. She just didn't cut it. She couldn't be on time. And
Well, that's given. If you can't be on time and you can't get up on time to get in the truck. Everything's in trucking. Everything's timed. Everything's timed to a certain time limit. But you got to be able to get up and drive the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the one we've got now, actually,
I am glad that you are doing what you are doing. And see, like this, and like the comments, like this one here. Charles, glad you're doing what you're doing. Keep up the good work. A monkey says, why are you so much about their lane? Much about their lane. Why are you? Why do? Oh, probably knowing why do I know much so much? Because I try to get into with these guys, and I talk and I talk about the company and try to figure out what's all about the company, because you never know when someone might be needing a job or if they're needing drivers. There's Mr. Scott. How you doing? Let's see. Bubba going to do a shout out. Yep, going to do a shout out. Hey, what's up, Dave? Dave Newland. Newland says, heck yeah, years ago they wouldn't even consider me. Nice to know.
Yeah. Now, there was a little bit at one point in time that I heard. That was actually before my time here. That there was a woman driver that I guess they had some trouble and ended up. Yeah, well, I know she's a great driver, and the dispatcher had an issue with her and basically run her off. But like I said, a lot of that's changed over the years with trying to get drivers.
Yeah.
At that time, we had 379 Peterbilts. Man, we had a driver bend a bumper one time. That was the end of his driving here. He'd been here like 7, 8 years.
Wow.
Not a bit of problem. Bent a bumper, gone. But had a driver right back in the truck by the time the bumper was put back on it. So like I said, now with the changing in times and everything, he's kind of come to the realization that women can do the job just as well as me or you. Or anybody can.
And some of them can even do it even better. And I'll say that.
Yeah.
And there's a few of them that can do it better than men.
Yep.
Not to be getting y'all all worked up, but yes, there is. And Miss Gwen, she's one of them. Carla Williams is another. Vicky Murray is another one. Alicia's another one. I can go through the list of drivers that I can tell you that could drive ice water through hell.
Yeah.
And these are the drivers that can do it.
Yeah.
And just by their reputation of what I've seen them do and from what I've heard by ear. And that's what makes it nice about with me doing what I do, because I can get on the other end of this and say, hey, I know who's looking for a job. You all got openings. I know, hey, let me hook these two up together. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you got a driver. You got a good driver. Now that driver's got a good company. And it works. And that's where it's kind of like me being the middleman. But I'm just trying to help the driver, and I'm also trying to help the company. And it's not that I'm making anything off of it. It's that I want to see a driver in a good home. Yeah. And I want to see a good company get good drivers.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
That's what built them. That's what built this company. Back before e-logs and all that kind of stuff come around. We were the ones to get it there. If it had to be there,
See, there's Alicia. There's talking up the devil already. Good afternoon, Miss Alicia.
They would load some Robinette stuff at 8, 9 o'clock at night and have to be in Miami at 7 o'clock the next morning. And that's when it come down to that. It was called Whitaker. They would get it there. So that's the drivers built this company. Along with a smart guy with the money. But like I said, it's a driver's career. You gotta love the job.
Yeah, that's the thing. If anybody's gonna get into trucking, you got to have the itch in your blood. Because if you don't have the itch and you don't have that urge to be and wanting to be around these things, it's not a good place for you to be if you ain't got the fever. And it's kind of what it is. It's a fever.
Yeah.
Because if it gets in your blood, you want to be in it all the time. You got to be around something that's diesel. Got to be something around a truck. And a lot of these guys, new guys that are coming out, going, "Oh well, I'll go out here and make $100,000 for the year, and I'll go find me something else." When they realize, when they get in it, they're like, "Oh my God, I have to do all this. I'm in a truck for." When they first start out with most of these companies, you're in a truck for 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody thinks it's
what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't go home. Oh no, you're in a truck. We want to make sure you're trained from the school. So there's 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending on who you're using. And then when they put you in a truck with a trainer, you're in the truck with a trainer for a month, up to 2 months. I've seen some of them up to 6 months because it takes them a little longer to get on the understanding. And I've seen companies go 6 months because they want that driver to be the best that they can make them for the company because they know you're worth it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the gumption to go, all right, I'm here. All right, let me drive it. If you got that type of gumption, you will not make it in this industry because it will eat you up and spit you out.
Well, that's in us. I mean, being the size company we are, we don't do no training, no driver trainers. I mean, basically, you take a road test around the block, and if you can drive the truck
without hitting anything,
yeah, you're going. You know, you're out the next day, and it's a lot like an owner operator because you'll call in to dispatch, and they'll say, all right, you're going to pick up a load. Here's your load number, and you've got to call C.H. Robinson or whoever the broker is. You've got to get all the pickup info. You've got, I mean,
yeah.
Dispatch is completely out of it. It's 100% on you. You run the truck how you want to run it. As far as you just make your pickup and deliver on time. If you want to stop halfway through your trip and go to bed, that's fine. Just don't be late.
Yeah.
So
where you work your schedule to your drop time.
Correct. Yeah, and like I said,
and that gives more power back to the driver.
Yes.
Then the driver knows what he's doing or she's doing.
Yeah, and that's our thing. I mean, we run a lot of short haul. That's about all we run. Our longest trips, 400 miles from the house, and that's it. I mean, we're out and back.
Yeah.
So you got the opportunity.
Unless you ask for something.
Well, and that's like I said, we don't stay gone.
Yeah.
We don't have any weekend work. I mean, unless you get a broker load that possibly delivers over the weekend, then it's up to you if you want to deliver it, or we'll find somebody. We got a couple guys that they like to work weekends, so they'll let them do it. But most of our stuff, you're home every Friday. You leave out on Sunday, and like I say, you can be home 2-3 times a week. You know, because we run, like I say, we run out and back. Hagerstown, Maryland, we run. That's about as far north as we go, up into the northeast. We come back, straight back to the house.
How far south have you ran?
We run, right now, our freight lanes are like Dalton, Georgia, maybe Atlanta. That's about it.
Not bad.
We run some stuff down to LaGrange, just south of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Outmore, Alabama, it's down by Pensacola. We got some stuff goes down there, but it's kind of hit and miss.
Yeah. But I mean, you're doing a radius. You get a little bit of difference.
You get a little bit of different things. Like I said, we stay kind of the North Carolina, Indiana area.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, we don't run northeast. You may go up into PA to get a backhaul, but it's not going to be very far from the Maryland line.
Nice.
So no real far northeast stuff. Like I said, we kind of just stay right in this general area.
Not bad. So basically, it's easy on the driver, easy on the truck, but you pretty much run it like you're an owner op.
Yeah.
And it's an easier life for the driver and for the company because
they give us the freight to go from point A to point B, but you run it how you see fit.
Right.
You know, his way of looking at it is, I'm a dispatcher, I'm an owner, you're the truck driver, you make it happen.
Yeah, because you know how to run it, you know how to make it get there, you know what you need.
Yeah.
You can't ask for anything better than that.
No.
That tells you flat out, hey, I know what you are worth because you're the man that makes me my money. Because if you don't, I don't make nothing, and I'm out of business.
Yeah, and like I said, I take this truck home. Like I said, I live down in Walsheim. Take his truck home every weekend. I'm home, Indiana. I take it home up there. So it's sitting in my driveway. I know what's happening at all points in time. It's not sitting somewhere.
No, and you're out there washing it, cleaning
I
it.
can wash it, clean it, do what I got to do. Interior wise. And like I said, they don't ever question me. I mean,
and that's a good thing.
Like I said, I tore the inside of this truck out, painted the dash, tore the floors out of it. They don't say a word.
Well,
and
all it does is it makes an improvement on it.
When I get ready, if I don't buy it when he trades it in, if me and him can't match up on numbers or whatever, I'll pull the floor out of it. I'll pull my chrome out of it. Then on to the next one.
Sounds like a plan. So I mean, at least that way you still got something you can still work with.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and he knows that I'm gonna, when I put it back, it's gonna be as good or better than new.
Well, I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I'm gonna quit tying up his time because he's got work to do. Yeah. He is a working man, but it was nice to be able to pull him away for a little bit and be able to get at least the hour that we got, and be able to get to know the background of the truck, him, the company. And if you guys are looking, I will put up. You'll send me the information, and I'll put it up on Left Lane with Lefty, and I'll put it on there for you all if you're looking for the job, or if you know someone does. They do have seats that are open. There's also a few others that I do know that have seats open. So we will get it out there to you guys. And I want to thank you again. I appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Hey, not a problem. I mean, she's still a gorgeous truck. She is an absolute gorgeous truck. But I'm going to play a video. We're going to get out of here because I'm not going to hold him up any longer. But y'all have a good night, and I will talk to y'all later. Let me get over here to, where'd it go? Yeah, hold on. Yep. They've been in there playing with my stuff.
And I'm bound to keep on riding. I got one more silver dollar, but I ain't gonna let them get me alone. I ain't gonna let them get the midnight ride. I don't know the clothes I'm wearing, and the road goes on forever. I got one love, these silver dollars, but I ain't gonna let them get me alone. I ain't gonna let them get the midnight ride.
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see. Come on and step out of the cage, turn a chapter, turn the page, I'll take my place.
La música de Harry Fraud.
I'll be living in the left lane, passing y'all by. Sunroof rolling back, speakers up high. I'll be living in the left lane, closing my eyes. Watch the world from the third person inside. I'll be living in the left lane,
Never looking back with my foot up on the gas. Ain't got no time to react.
I'll be living in the left lane.
Moving too fast, I'm just trying not to crash. It could all end in a flash.
You'll be living in the
Man, I've been running team with this guy for 5 years hauling horses, and he just now decided to tell me that he doesn't want me to work with him no more.
That ain't what I said. I just said quit watching porn going down the road.
It's basically the same damn thing.